Linda, our HOA president, decided that patrolling the sidewalks wasn't enough. She wanted total control. From above, she wanted to be the eye in the sky. So, she dropped nearly $5,000 on a so-called military-grade surveillance drone to spy on everyone's backyards, peering inside, private fences for violations. She fined people for unapproved pool floats. She fined me for grilling burgers, she said. Smelled cheap. She even claimed she owned the air above our homes. But Linda forgot one very small detail. My property borders a classified government communications relay. She ignored the posted warning signs. She flew her toy straight into a federal no-fly zone, and she was about to learn that when she fined me from the air, she crossed the wrong line, because when you play games with the U.S. military, you don't just lose your drone, you lose your freedom. Watch this, and if you agree that entitled neighbors deserve consequences, strike a blow for justice. Smash that subscribe button right now and join the team, because you do not want to miss the next revenge. It all started on a Tuesday. I was sitting on my patio, enjoying a quiet coffee, when I heard it busy. I looked up, and there it was, a massive black drone with a 4K camera hovering about 20 feet above my head. It was Linda. She wasn't flying for fun. She was zooming in. It was deeply unsettling. She wasn't just snapping photos. She was live streaming the footage to the HOA Facebook group, commenting on people's messy yards in real time. She hovered over Mrs. Johnson's garden and mocked her roses. Then she dipped low to check if I was drinking alcohol before noon. It felt like living in a high-tech prison with a flying warden who had zero respect for personal boundaries. Later that day, I got an email, a $200 fine for unapproved patio furniture placement. Attached was a blurry aerial photo taken from the sky as proof. I was furious. I walked over to her house. She was polishing the drone like it was her own child. I said, "Linda, you can't fly that thing over my property. It's an invasion of privacy. It's illegal." She laughed right in my face. "Alex, read the bylaws. The HOA controls the aesthetics of the entire community, including aerial views. The airspace belongs to me. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear." She was drunk on power. She was peeking into bedroom windows, checking whether people had dishes in their sinks. She called herself the guardian angel of the neighborhood. To us, she was a flying pest. I warned her, "Linda, there are signals around my house you do not want to mess with. Keep that toy away." She just revved the propellers and buzzed it past my ear. I knew logic wouldn't work on a Karen like her, so I decided to use the environment instead. My grandfather bought this land 40 years ago because it sits next to a dormant but still active, secure microwave relay tower. It's not a secret base, but it does have strict FCC protections. If a strong radio signal gets too close, automated jammers kick in to protect the official frequency. I didn't need to build a weapon. The weapon already existed. I just needed Linda to fly close enough to trigger it. I went the extra mile to make sure she couldn't claim ignorance. I ordered a custom warning sign printed on industrial-grade aluminum, the kind used at military installations. I even added a QR code linking directly to the Federal Penal Code for airspace violations. I placed it exactly where her camera would have to look if she tried spying on my barbecue grill. I was setting a trap, and the cheese was my privacy. I mounted the sign on my back fence, bright red letters read, "Warning, restricted RF zone. Do not operate remote-controlled aircraft. Federal. Penalties apply. I made sure the text was large enough for her drone's 4K camera to read. I wanted her to see it. I wanted her to know she was crossing a line. Linda saw the sign the very next day. She actually flew her drone down, hovered right in front of it, and then did a little flip to mock me. She thought it was a joke. She thought I put the sign up just to scare her. She texted me, "Nice try, Alex. You're fake. Signs don't scare me. Tomorrow is inspection day. Make sure your grass is green." Oh, Linda, you had no idea. Saturday morning, inspection day. I saw Linda standing on the sidewalk, wearing her HOA president visor. She launched the drone. It sounded like a lawnmower. In the sky, she began scanning the neighborhood, checking gutters, checking roofs. Then she turned the camera toward my house. She wanted to see if my backyard was up to code. She pushed the joystick forward. The drone crossed my fence line. It flew right past a warning sign. Suddenly, silence. The relay towers past a defense system detected the unauthorized frequency. It didn't fire a missile. It didn't shoot a laser. It simply cut the connection. 1 second. The drone hovered perfectly. The next, it went dead. The propellers stopped instantly. Wham! There was no graceful landing. The drone clipped the edge of my rain gutter, spun wildly out of control, and smashed face first into the concrete patio. Black plastic and expensive carbon fiber exploded like a grenade. The camera lens, the one she used to spy on all of us, popped loose and rolled right to my feet. It was the most expensive sound I've ever heard, and honestly, it was beautiful. The drone fell 40 feet out of the sky and slammed into my metal shed. It sounded like a gunshot. Parts flew everywhere. The battery pack ruptured and started smoking. I walked outside calmly, sipping my tea. Linda came running up the driveway, screaming like a banshee. "You shot it down. You owe me $5,000. That was a prototype." I pointed at the smoking wreckage. "I didn't touch it. Linda, gravity did." She tried to rush into my backyard to grab the pieces. I stepped in front of her. "You can't come in," I said calmly, "and neither can your drone. It's evidence now."